The following is a Custody Rights USA production. Custody Rights USA presents a document-exclusive series. Terminate Tessmer's Reign of Abuse Against the Innocent. The Terminate Tessmer series will start off with Episode 1. This episode will show the motion for a new trial, and why it must be granted. This video will be available on October 30 of 2024. All the video are pre-recorded and are scheduled to be released every 2 weeks. This educational documentary will show the evidence that this court abused its discretion in denying Mr. Pawlacik's pretrial motion for continuance, excluding his witnesses and evidence that clearly shows he did nothing wrong, and that Renee Pawlacik and Heather Tessmer committed aggravated felony perjury which lead to the malicious prosecution and deprivation of rights of Mr. Pawlacik and his 2 daughters.
This series will show how a new trial should be granted because the respondent made an improper and prejudicial jury argument and the trial court abused its discretion in denying Mr. Pawlacik's objections taught at jury charge, which included improper questions to the jury. The evidence will show that the court abused its judicial discretion in making the property division. Furthermore, this court abused its discretion because the evidence was legally and factually insufficient to support the court's judgment. The errors caused rendition of an improper judgment in the case.
This video will also detail the shocking truth about Heather Tessmer's close personal friendship with Judge Cahoon. Judge Cahoon must make a decision that will define her reputation. Judge Cahoon must choose between a loving father who has his children legally kidnapped from him and the truth. The court abused its discretion when it had Mr. Pawlacik's child support changed from about $300 a month to almost $3,000 a month, with no new evidence, which has resulted in him continually being put in jail for something he cannot pay. This documentary will show how Mr. Pawlacik has suffered severe mental anguish, major depressive disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder because of this abuse. This documentary series will show the shocking truth and indisputable facts that demand the urgent need for legislative action to stop this abuse from ever happening again to a loving father and his children. This father never gives up on his children, and showing the truth will prevail.